Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of our podcast, Sincerely Strangers. I'm your host Hillary.
Morgan.
I'm Jay.
Something, Jack.
So this is a podcast where we'll just talk about certain topics that we choose at the beginning of the week, and we'll record it. And it's just a podcast about all of this small group getting to know each other, where we're kind of just going to connect us and all of the students in our area or other areas during this hard.
Yeah, we're just kind of here. This is really like a spontaneous thing. We were in the teacher's office hours one day, and the idea just kind of came up. And we're like, yo, we should do that. And it just kind of snowballed from there. And now here we are actually going through with it.
Yeah, so this is our first episode, and Hillary has some questions where you guys maybe get to know us a little better, as your hosts.
Yeah, so we have icebreaker questions, but as this podcast goes along, we hope that you'll get to know us even better, and in the comments, you'll tell us a little bit about yourselves also, and answer these questions with us. So the first question I have is, do you think you'd survive an apocalypse?
100%.
Really?
I would.
Really?
100%. I've been preparing for this day. I don't think you understand. I'm always like, people have existential crisis, like, oh, hey, where are we in the world? I'm like, yeah, I have that. But then more often than that, I'll just be like, okay, so if zombies invaded tomorrow, what would I do? Like, me and my family are set. Literally, I think I would 1,000,000% survive. I've gone through so many scenarios. I am very close to a supermarket, which, hey, I know that's where everybody goes. That's the point. I go there, rob them of what they have. See, that's called smart thinking. That's survive.
Would you successfully be able to rob them though? What if this 6-foot hunk just came in and
You are talking to a 6-foot man who is willing to fight anybody and everybody.
That's right.
Square up
Oh my
with
God.
anyone. If I gotta rob somebody,
Never
then,
mind.
I'll bring out the Black Air Forces
I
or
mean,
the
what if there's,
steel-toed
a
tanks.
No.
I'll kick someone's face in. I don't care. I'll do it. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive, and I will survive before any of my neighbors. I'm sorry, it's just gonna happen.
Okay.
Whatever
All right.
happens.
All right.
Plus, I live around a lot of old people, and I love them to death, but they are very easy to steal from, and they're easy to run faster than.
I mean, you got a good
That's
point.
probably horrible
Oh
to
my
say.
God.
It's definitely horrible, but
Yeah.
this is what
I
goes
mean,
through
not
my
wrong.
head. Because I'm
In a
like,
hypothetical
okay,
situation.
in a hypothetical situation, most of my neighbors are getting eaten before any of my family are. I'm sorry for them. They're great. They're wonderful people. They're really nice. They have fun parties, but they're not survive. They're not gonna survive.
I would like to think I would survive, but I probably wouldn't. I would probably die first. I would probably, and it wouldn't even be me sacrificing myself. I feel because my fear reaction is there's fight or flight. Mine is freeze. When I get scared, I freeze.
That's how you die.
That's how I die. I just don't move. And also, whenever I get scared and, anxious, my stomach, gets all, groo, 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 and then it just is a horrible. And then I can't do But if, I don't know, if miraculously, in this hypothetical situation, I suck it up, I have common sense on my side. Based on the extensive movies, the zombie apocalypse movies I've seen, I have common sense. I would survive longer than the main characters.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
feel like you're the kind of person to trip in a horror movie. I don't know. I just get the vibe that you would trip in a horror movie, and then you would be the one that's smart, but also just dies for the stupidest reason. I don't know. I just get that. That's not even an offense to you. You just give that vibe that you're unlucky somehow. I don't know. I'm not coming for your throat right now. I just get the vibe that you would be smart and survive for a while, but then you'd trip over a stick or something. I don't know. It would
Not a
just
stick,
really
but-
unlucky.
Maybe, that's possible. I hurt myself a lot. Actually, I have a cut here from yesterday, from just yesterday. So maybe I'll die.
But
Who's
you know
next?
what? You gotta have the confident energy that you will survive, or else you won't.
Exactly.
I
Okay.
feel like
That's
Jack
smart.
just has like that God complex that he
Yeah.
will. So that's what he's saying. He will throw.
Yeah, low key, low key.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
I love the
you're
confidence.
not wrong. You're not
I love
wrong.
the confidence.
Positive affirmations only.
Yeah.
Facts.
But like with like how the way like the main characters in like zombie movies are portrayed, they're kind of like dumb. Like not gonna lie, they're kind of dumb
100%.
sometimes.
Like, why do they live so long if they're so dumb?
Oh, like
Oh,
with,
plot armor.
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like I would survive for a little bit, but then I would be like, peace out. I'm tired.
yeah. Or just like give up. Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Just drop a big old rock on your head and it's done.
I feel like
that's easy.
yeah, if you're with friends in a zombie apocalypse, that'd be kind of funny. I'm not gonna romanticize a zombie apocalypse.
But
I feel like imagining the zombie apocalypse in my head, I would definitely act different based on whether or not I was with my friends or not. Like if I was in a zombie apocalypse with my friends, then I probably have a higher chance of survival
I would have a higher
because
chance
I mean-
of dying.
oh yeah,
I would
Jack's
be much more likely to die because me and my friends are the stupidest people alive when you put us together. We would just find dumb ways to entertain ourselves. Like, yo, what if you take like these 2 shotguns and put yourself into a shopping cart and just go into the horde and see
No.
how you can last? Okay, you have to admit that would be such a funny thing to see, though. You gotta admit.
that would
You gotta admit that would be hilarious.
that would. Mm-hmm. I can
trying
see
to
it now.
survive in this uber serious, like post-apocalyptic, like zombie America, and you just see this one dude rolling in a shopping cart towards a horde with 2 shotguns. That the recoil would probably knock over the shopping cart. That would be really tragically hilarious to watch.
Yeah, if we were to film a horror movie, I think that would be like, or like an apocalypse movie, that would be a really funny scene. Like you think you're like doing something by like rolling a shopping cart into the horde, but then you just flip over as soon as you start shooting.
It's like over.
It's really anticlimactic.
Like all the like dramatic music is like swelling as the orchestra and like the big sacrifice, and then he just falls over and it all cuts out. He's just sitting
and then
there.
it's just the end.
That's it, the end.
That'd be really funny.
All right, Morgan, would you survive?
Yes, I would. That's it. I'm done.
All right.
Fair enough. Okay. All right.
I would. It's me.
It's like just built different.
Different
Yeah.
breed.
Just like
I love the confidence.
Like,
I
you guys-
know.
Like, oh, what did you do? Live.
I feel like maybe the news will scare me a little bit, but who's gonna stop me? It's like the end of the world now. I can do
Either
whatever
I'll
I
like
want.
live, or I'll just.
That sounds like a vaguely threatening. So it's like, who's gonna stop me at the end of the world? I don't know what you're planning, Jay, but it sounds scary. I don't know what it is, but I don't think I want to be around to see it happen.
I think the FBI totally just like put a red flag on Jay's file now.
Yeah.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
Who's gonna stop me? The zombies? No, I can run away. I can't drive. I can run away.
Oh my god, yeah. I can't drive either. Would that be like a disadvantage?
Don't need a license.
Just drive
No
anyway.
cops.
It's a zombie apocalypse. Just
There's
drive.
who's going to arrest
Who's
you?
gonna stop
Yeah,
you?
Who's
we
That's-
don't need a license.
That's not the
to drive.
point. What if I just like crash my car and kill myself on accident? Like I don't die by zombie, I die
But
by
then
the
you
sheer
also
fact
don't
I
have-
can't drive.
Yeah.
But then you don't have to
No.
live through a zombie apocalypse, and you got to drive. I
Yeah,
don't
you're
see a
right.
downside.
You're
I
right.
don't see a downside.
Yeah. At least I'm not dying by like getting eaten by zombies, right?
That would
No,
suck.
wait,
That would
so-
suck. I'm not sure. I'm not trying to get Walking Dead. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
say who the character
Don't you turn
was,
into
but
a zombie,
ooh,
though?
I'm not trying to have that.
Don't you turn into a zombie?
I think I think you have to get bit and then you transform. But like if they just eat you, like you're just dead. You're pieces.
Like
I
I don't
think-
turn into a zombie. I'd rather lead the zombies than
Yeah.
like get eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No,
I think
I
if
don't
you
want to
if
eat
you
my
got
family though.
infected and then
I
killed
do.
yourself, I think you would. I think you would turn
You-
into a zombie. I think.
Would?
That's how it works. At least like The Walking Dead. I think. I don't know. I haven't watched that
watched The
series
Walking
since like
Dead.
season 2, but like, I think that's how it works. I don't know.
I
But
don't
like,
I don't think I've ever seen like a zombie apocalypse movie or anything.
the
Oh,
last one that I think
really?
I watched
Never.
was Shaun of the Dead, which is just like a comedy about it.
I just like know it based off like I don't know the internet.
The
It's like
interweb.
a Train to Busan kind of movie.
Oh,
I
Mm.
definitely would
yeah.
not survive.
Oh no,
Those
yeah.
zombies
Even
are way too
I
big.
don't think I'm ready if I'm not like if I'm in my like current location, I would survive. But if I'm just like in a random place, I would go out in a blaze of glory purposely, but I would definitely not survive. Like
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
admit that. I'll admit that if I'm just like in a random place, I would try to do something cool before I die, but I would definitely die. Like I'll admit that right now.
Like I could set up a firework, you know.
Facts. You
Well,
could be the firework.
I don't want to think about that. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Moving on.
Moving on. That's fun. That was a. I don't know. When I imagine apocalypse, it's like pretty dark and bloody. But this is a nice next question. What's your favorite? Who's your favorite childhood character?
what consists of a childhood character? Like
Yeah, we talking like cartoons or just like anything?
Maybe like a show you watched.
I think just like something from like when you were young, maybe elementary school, middle school. I don't know.
the thing that I think about the most of like when I was a kid that I really liked was Avatar. Like that's the
Oh,
one thing I always think of Zuko.
That's taste.
Because like I fell in love with him as a kid. Like the kind of that like I would just pause on scenes of him and just stare.
Oh my god.
oh my god.
The
So
bald
in love with
head.
him.
No, but oh my.
I think I like Sokka more than Zuko.
Okay,
But
now
like
older, I
Zuko's,
kind of like Sokka.
Zuko is definitely a high up. I just think
Yeah.
Sokka's like really funny. And
I like him now that I like watched it again now that I was older when it was like on Netflix.
Mhm.
And I was like starting to get way more in love with Sokka than I was before.
yeah. Okay. There's this one scene. This isn't spoiling anything, but like Sokka like pins Azula to the wall.
Yeah, that one scene.
That's
Gosh.
where everything broke loose. Anyways,
I know.
Because that might get to uncomfortable conversations.
yeah, no, all
I
right.
think I related most to Courage from Courage the Cowardly Dog because he just did not want to be there and he was kind of sick of everything. He's like, the things I do for these people. But then he was just kind of like chilling. And he also had really whack teeth. I think I related most to
I remember
Courage.
That show was like scary. Like, why is it for children?
Oh, 1 million. I should not have been watching that, but I did. And I still kind of get a little bit uneasy with one particular episode because everything else is just cool. Like King Ramsay's curse, that's cool. Like Freaky Fred, uncomfortable, but like still cool because like it's such a like really well made episode. But like I will say to the day I die, Windmill Vandals as an episode will forever make me uncomfortable and just give me chills whenever I hear like the theme. No, I can't do it. Because like especially because the same theme was used for The Demon in the Mattress. If you guys remember that episode, like the Exorcist parody, where like Muriel's like, "Oh, I use this. I would like a cup of tea," or like whatever she says. I don't remember, but like. That episode, they used the same theme, and they were both really scary episodes.
I don't remember like specific episodes of Courage. It's just like the entire like vibe of the show and all the character designs were like really eerie. You know, it was this very like as a child, just the drawings themselves would like scare me. You know,
It's because they used like different animations. Like it was really like like King Ramsay's
Yeah.
Curse and Courage of the Big Stick and City are the big main two episodes I remember. Because like besides Perfect, which I don't even want to talk about that episode. That's a different breed. But like King Ramsay's was like this weird like CGI like floaty animation and just made him really like weird looking. And it's like, ooh, I don't like looking at you. But then like Courage in the Big Stick and City, I don't remember if you remember the episode, but it's like where they like meet up with a giant roach because I think like Muriel has like an audition in the city or something, and like they stay with the roach, and he's like, "You see that door? You want to know what's behind that door? You don't want to know what's behind that door." Like that episode.
my
Like
god.
it has
Oh
the
my
one with the
gosh.
violin like claymation girl. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's like they have
Mm.
like claymation of this
Mm.
like jump scare
Oh,
that you
that's
know
right.
what I mean. The
Claymation
like
was scary.
violin girls like oh and he like Courage opens the door and it's like the girl playing the violin and she turns around with a giant big jump scare noise. Ooh, can't do it. Can't do it.
I feel like
Alright,
just the
alright.
older like Cartoon Network shows, all the animation was like kind of weirdly
Yeah.
disturbing. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
I didn't like the old drawing style, so I didn't really watch those shows. But I think look, my childhood was like 75% anime anyways. I'm like trying to choose
Yeah.
a cartoon.
I mean, it could be anime.
It's just
Okay.
childhood characters, so it could really be anything.
I mean, I loved
Zuko.
Death Note in like elementary school.
Who?
Death Note. I liked Death Note.
Oh,
Oh.
Taste.
Right, alright.
And I think I was kind of obsessed with Light
Oh.
because like
Oh.
I liked the
Oh.
God Complex.
Oh.
we were just talking
okay.
about this,
Like I
Jack, yesterday.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
Why? Of all characters.
because I don't know, he was cool.
Okay, I mean, you were a
This is-
kid, so, you know. So, like,
It's
you
just some
knew.
snotty teenager with a god complex who thinks
I
that he's
liked
like
it. Like I wanted a Death Note so bad. I wanted to be. But anyway,
okay.
You wanted to be Mellow. Mellow, I think her name?
Okay,
what means
I finally got it. My favorite childhood character, like they're seared in my brain. Inuyasha, and also that
Taste.
Koga. Wait, hold up, I forgot his name. The other wolf dude that always argued with Inuyasha. I like both of them.
Wait,
Just-
is this like an anime or like a movie about like wolf children?
Oh no. This is an anime. It's a series, but it's not the Wolf Children one. Wolf Children is an actual movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like that movie. I like the guy.
Oh yeah.
He's
Like the
like
few
the
scenes
son.
he was in, the like
Oh yeah, the husband. I think I was like,
the
oh,
husband.
that gave off furry vibes. I'm not gonna talk about that.
Oh my god, I've been getting
Yikes.
I've been getting a lot of those TikToks that are like, if you're attracted to these like these Disney animals, I don't blame you. And then it's like Nick Wilde, Simba.
Right? I was like, oh my gosh, are you okay?
Literally, the
That's
one
the-
that I see always brought up is what's her face from Space Jam? The
The
my
bunny?
God, yeah, the bunny from Space Jam.
Okay, everyone.
I feel like they did because like they put her in.
They did that on purpose. There's no
Yeah.
way. There's
Oh,
no
yeah.
way.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I love him.
Yeah.
Inuyasha. Such
Yeah.
a
My character is not that interesting. Like, I just watched SpongeBob as a kid. I don't remember anything else.
Respectable.
oh,
SpongeBob.
Respectable.
that's cool.
But like, if you move on to Disney, definitely Ross Lynch in every show he was in. Or y'all know Dog with a Blog?
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Is it the older brother?
It's like the brother.
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but the brother. I was like, okay, all right.
I forgot Dog with a Blog existed.
It was kind of weird.
It
like,
was pretty weird.
dog talking.
Like it was. Speaking of dog talking, Scooby. Okay, this is
Oh, we're going back
kind
to
of a
Scooby-Doo.
tangent away. This is kind of a tangent away, but dude, I'm gonna be honest. The Scooby-Doo like direct-to-video movies, if you remember those, were kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. Like if I'm remembering all of them, there was like The Witch's Ghost, Zombie Island, whatever the alien one was. I don't remember what it was, but it was like the one where they tried to like mix up the formula where it's like, oh yeah, the monsters are real. What? Like that one. Like they had a few movies where they tried to do that and then they just kind of went back to Scooby-Doo. But those movies were they were fire. I'm not gonna lie. Like Scooby-Doo Zombie Island has no business being as good as it is. Like it's kind of stupid how good the movie is.
I have never seen a Scooby-Doo movie.
What did you
It's the live action one.
what did you say?
I've never seen a Scooby-Doo movie. Like I read the books. I've just never seen the movies.
Books?
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. What the
I didn't know there was a book.
there's books?
Yeah.
What?
Because I didn't watch Scooby-Doo as a child. It was just like, there was these books in the dentist's office, so whenever I had to wait for my braces or whatever, like, I'll just be reading the Scooby-Doo books.
Um,
Had no idea those even existed. Scooby Doo
Really?
was a banger show. I
I don't
watched.
even know what Scooby Doo is. Like, I like know what it is. I just don't know like what it's about or like any of it. Like,
Some teenagers, including a stoner, a jock, a stereotypical
is-
damsel in distress, and the smart one, all go around and kind of find people who are in masks pretending to be monsters. That's the show. That's it. That's the show. Fire for what it is. I'm not gonna lie. Like I
Yeah.
watched. I was watching back when there was. It was What's New Scooby Doo, the show. It was before, like. Okay, I vaguely remember this one Scooby Doo movie. It was on VHS, and it was a Batman crossover where they had
VHS, oh my God.
Batman, the Joker, and Penguin as the villains, and the Scooby Doo gang and Batman and Robin were up against them, and it was so weird because he's like, "You got any bat snacks, Batman?" I swear to God this exists. I can't be just making this up because I remember like the Joker fell into like a pit and he's like the clown prince of crime. But like I don't even remember if I'd seen Batman the Animated Series yet. I think that was my introduction to Batman was the Scooby-Doo Batman crossover. I swear to God, somebody look this up. This has to exist. This has to exist. I might be going insane, but I don't think I am. It has to
Man.
exist.
Vivid like memories of
Scooby.
like watching the show.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo and Batman, it's a thing.
Oh my God, it's real.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Oh my God, I'm not insane. I've literally been vaguely remembering this movie for like years now, but I always forget about it before I look it up.
But it came out 2 years ago.
2 years ago? 2 years ago?
Next question.
Yo, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna really quickly, because Jay brought up Disney stars. Yes, Rosalind was like the first like Disney crush. And then afterwards, okay, wait. It was like Ross Lynch, Cameron Boyce from Jessie. I was so sad
What about
when he passed.
the Sprouse brothers from like?
Oh!
Because like the old like I remember like I liked them when like I was young.
Oh, Sweet Life of
What show
Zack
were they
and Cody.
from?
Life of
I
Zack
mean,
and Cody.
yeah,
Sweet Life on Deck.
I don't
like
know
the
why, because I didn't hear Sprouse. I thought you said like Rouse or something, and I was like, wait, those are like the Property Brothers or something? What are they? I don't know why I thought of Property Brothers immediately, but that's what I thought of. I've never seen Property Brothers in my life, but that's just what I thought of. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
All right, you're right. Yeah, the Sprouse brothers. But the newer ones were like, you know, the show that came after Jessie called Bunked.
Oh my God.
Oh,
It was really good.
yeah.
No, but you know, there was a guy in there that was like, I don't know his name. I just
The one
know.
with, like, Emma.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah,
he was.
I didn't think he was all that cute.
I thought he was kind of cute. All right, and
Debates.
Girl Meets World. The other main
Lucas
dude,
or Farkle?
Lucas. I like Lucas.
I like.
I was like Fargo.
I had a thing for Farkle.
Favorite Farkle. I don't. Okay.
But he was like nerdy and cute. I don't know. Shut up.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
remember what happened in that show.
I
It would show
I
up.
didn't even
that
actually
show at
watch
all.
it. Okay, I saw one episode with this guy in it, and he became imprinted in my brain. Okay.
Well, I liked Boy Meets
Sure.
World because I watched Boy Meets World.
There's a
Oh,
bunch.
I've never seen.
Is that like the first show,
Yeah,
and then
Girl
Girl
Meets
Meets
Mhm.
World is a spin-off of that one,
Oh,
and it's really long, but it's good.
Isn't Boy Meets World like it was with the dad
Yeah, the dad and
when
the
he
mom,
was young,
they
and
were-
then
and,
that's
like,
really cute. Actually, I think that was a really cute idea.
I don't
Have it
think Girl Meets
continue.
World was good at all, and I hate. Okay, everyone. Okay, I keep saying things on like the internet about Girl Meets World about how like everyone like loved the like. I think Sabrina Carpenter played her.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I hated her.
Yo!
Oh.
Oh my God! Finally. You know the shows where like
I
people.
hate those shows about like there's like that really tough girl, but they like cry every 5 seconds. It's like,
Oh my
Oh my God, agreed.
Oh my
It's
god.
like-
So that's why I liked Rowan Blanchard's role more.
yeah,
So I liked Rowan Blanchard and Lucas, but everyone else likes Sabrina Carpenter and Lucas. I was like,
yeah.
okay.
I did. Oh my god, I just hated her. I feel like Sabrina Carpenter plays that character a lot.
No. See, I don't hate her. It's just that as a love interest, I like Rowan Blanchard and Lucas more.
I hated her character. Okay, whenever she like speak in that show, I was like, I'm gonna kill you. Like, I
Oh
hated
my
her
gosh.
character. Like I think I as an actress, I think she's a great actress.
Yeah. But the character,
But her character.
I get it. I can't believe. Oh my God, I found someone with the same opinions. Because everyone like likes the like. What you would say?
Side
main
character.
Side characters more. Yeah. For some reason,
Her
I
side
don't
character
know.
was bad. All she did was cry a bunch. Her whole person. She didn't even have character development. Like she just cried all the time and was randomly in love with Lucas when she didn't show any interest in him before. Except for
Yeah. Oh, I hate when they do that.
like those like I just don't like her.
Okay, actually, that's the same trope with iCarly. With Freddie, Sam, and I really loved Sam as a character, but when she suddenly, like, when they decided to push Sam and Freddie, I was like, no, I like Freddie and Carly.
I don't really remember iCarly at all. Like I mean I remember
Oh yeah, I did like.
I
like
remember
Freddie.
there being like an uncomfortable amount of like feet because of
Okay.
Dan Schneider.
Dan
I
Schneider.
remember it being really uncomfortable, but I also remember only like one episode of iCarly, and it was
Yeah.
the Bigfoot episode. And besides that, nothing at all. Also, like, was it spaghetti tacos or whatever it was? That's the only other part of it that
I
I
do
remember.
remember that.
Everything else is just blank. Everything
There's
blank.
one scene in iCarly, I don't know why, it's like the most vivid scene I remember, is that I think someone made the toilet water blue.
What?
That's all I remember.
What?
And then everyone was like, why'd you do that? He was like, it's so blue. Like, I don't know.
I don't remember.
I'm
You know,
looking
yeah. iCarly was, like, kind of a fever dream, not gonna lie. But, still a good show.
Okay, Victoria's kind of a banger show.
It is.
Yeah.
Definitely
Oh my God.
about
Banger
it.
show.
Again, the same thing. I like Victoria. Honestly, everyone hates her. I just remember me liking her.
I hated Jade.
Yeah, I did
Jade,
too. I was scared of her.
So, Morgan.
Because she has colored hair and she's kind of like,
Cool. Yeah,
She
and
was
then
kind of
everyone
the
likes
worst,
her.
but she's kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie, but she's also the worst. I'll admit that.
Like,
she's
why is she so angry all the time? Why are you, like, so
she has
mean all the time?
she has
What kind of
no reason
character?
to be that angry.
Jade
Yeah.
is annoying. Like I saw this one, like I was just on TikTok and someone had this clip of like Kat and Jade next to each other. Well, Kat was
Mhm.
stuff and Jade was trying to be all cool and she was like something stupid. She was like, I kill cats. I was like,
Oh my God, yeah. No, and I also saw that one episode where, like, Beck and Jade broke up, but Beck and Victoria were friends, right? But Victoria didn't want to hang out with Beck because she was scared that Jade would get mad. So they had to go, like, on an opposite date or whatever and make
Sick.
their days suck. They had to go on a date that, not a date, but, like, hang out and do, like, non-fun things just because, number one, Victoria didn't want Jade to think that they had something going on because Victoria still kind of thought of her as a friend or whatever. But Jade was still mad about it. She took Kat hostage, okay, and then acted out Kat's voice, like, and then tried to ask where Beck and Jade were, and then where Beck and Victoria were, and then completely crashed their date.
I remember that.
Yeah, she's the worst.
she's
Okay.
salty and mean, and I would
That's
love
the
to smack her
worst.
across the face.
I know, me
She would deserve
too.
it. She would deserve it. She's the worst. Okay, but this is an objective fact, and I will never let anybody prove me wrong. Andre is the best character.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
agreed.
Not
Yeah, yeah.
contested.
Unproblematic.
No contest.
Yeah.
The coolest.
Everyone agrees on that.
Mhm.
I think that's a fact, right?
My sister loves Jade.
Like,
She loves, like, I was just like, she
She
was
has
like
the
in her
worst
bed once, and I
personality.
just walked up because I heard Jade's stupid voice. And I walked up, I looked, and she was like, I love Jade. I was like, shut up.
I know. Oh my God.
my
Anyone
God.
that actually likes Jade's character, like her anger and everything, just
mhm.
likes to idolize the fact that she's a cool girl, but like literally she's just mean.
No, she's literally just rude for no
She's just
reason.
rude and mean.
Like there's no reason for her to
I
be
would
as angry as she
happily
is.
push her off a cliff.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe so far.
You
But
know,
I
would
shared
pay
the
good
same
money to see her
feelings.
get folded and then just see her like topple down a really tall stairway,
Same
and
thing.
not
Yes.
even like get hurt
Maya
that bad, but
Jade
just enough to
rude.
be upset.
I was so mad how such an angry character got Beck. Okay,
Yeah,
Beck.
definitely. I was like, what kind of
I
toxic
literally
relationship
watched
is that?
it.
Okay, yes, very strong feelings.
Complaining about
Real
stupid side
passionate.
characters.
I
I
just
love
thought-
a lot of side characters. There are some really good side characters.
Yes,
They're
definitely.
rude and evil. Like they're supportive and they're nice and they get along with everyone. And then there's the side characters who are supposed to be the cool ones. And the main character's supposed to be nice. Ooh, nice people. So bad.
I know. Ugh. All right, it's okay.
Dude,
I love how thank you, Morgan. I think we share the same strong
I'm
feelings.
so glad because I thought I was about to get hated.
I know, me too. When we were actually, this was like a conversation I've had with other people. This is great. This is great.
How much I hate those rude side characters that everyone loves.
Yeah,
For some reason.
definitely.
Thank you.
Why are you idolizing rude, mean people?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because like that thing that was going on where like everyone was obsessed with like goth and emo and stuff. You know how like that was a big obsession recently?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And, like,
Mm-hmm.
well, like,
And it's like, oh yeah, the blueprint for like all people or whatever. Okay.
and it was like, well, Mike ruined it. So
Anyways, moving
All
on.
right, what else we got?
What would your TED Talk be about?
Ooh.
That is a hard topic.
How terrible working food service as a job is. I could talk for hours. I could talk for so long about it. It's so upsetting to work.
Really,
food
I love
service.
it.
Oh.
but I want that
I
for
like
my
the
career.
people I work with, but
Mhm.
genuinely, the job just makes me want to put a hole in my skull. Like it's so upsetting
I
all the
was
time.
so excited to go to work yesterday. Like I really,
No, I can't relate. I'm literally just sitting in my car sending like snaps like, oh, it's pain o'clock.
Oh
Like
my god.
why
because
are you
deal,
working? There are so
you
many other
deal-
things to do.
no, nothing is going to pay me as much as they are because my current job pays me. They definitely overpay me for what I do, but I'm not going to match even like close to that for anything
I think
else. So I'm
most
kind of
places
just
are
kind
paying
of there. Plus, I'm not
Mm.
going to flake on them. So stay
Mhm.
loyal. But
All right.
and also I like my coworkers, so when I don't have to deal with people, it's fine. But when I tell you that you deal with the stupidest people on the planet, it's true. Like you think you know how dumb people are until you work food service or retail or anything that deals with customer service, and you realize, oh no, I've dealt with people that sometimes they can be a little bit dumb sometimes, but they still can think with their brains, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some people just don't have that. So people just like, oh, I'm going outside, time to turn this off. Like they don't need it because, okay,
I can't
the most
agree with a lot.
frustrating thing on the entire planet is when there are very obvious and clear signs posted up not to do something, and then people will either not read the sign or just ignore it and do it anyway.
Yeah.
So for example, at the restaurant that I work at, we have to fill up your drinks for you because, obviously right now. And
Mm-hmm.
right in front of it, it's basically blocked off. There's only one slight little place that you can get in, right? And it
Mhm.
has a sign posted up. If you're walking up to it, you're going to see the sign that says like something like employees have to fill up your drinks for you or something. I don't remember what it says. But
It'll
I
be
have so many people, either when I ask, hey, what kind of drink can I get for you? They'll just say, oh, just get a soda, which makes me want to like hit my head against the counter until I can't think anymore. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is when people assume that they bought a drink when they didn't, and then they just walk over and start to fill it up anyway. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, you can't be back there. Like, what? I paid for this. I'm like, oh, you.
Oh, okay.
this whole TED
Oh
Talk.
yeah.
I
It's
think
just
you
like
have
Jack Ryan.
some anger issues. I don't have
Have
that problem
work
with customers
issues.
do
There
that.
is a different. Oh
I
no.
just
I have.
explain to them, and if they're rude, sucks. You have
See, you explain. If you explain something to people once, okay, and it's fine. You explain it like 4 times. All right, it's getting a little bit annoying having to
a little
explain it
bit
to
more
everybody who
like
walks in.
what?
Okay, but then you have
Oh my
to
god.
explain it like 20 times throughout your career so far. In like 3 months, you have to explain like at least once a week. You can't do that. It starts to get a little bit annoying, and it starts to really grind in your psyche, and it just starts to break you because literally I have learned a valuable skill through working customer service, and it's how to turn off my caring part of my brain and just not care what people have to say. Like, genuinely, if somebody's rude, I just stop caring immediately. I'm just like, all right, what else can I get for you? Like, I stop, like,
No feelings.
the
You're
fake
just kind of
customer
numb.
service smile that you see every worker have. I'm just like, all right, anything else I can get for
Oh my
you?
god.
Like, I just
Oh
do
my-
not care. Like, I don't care. And it's so, like,
And this is really funny because you two not only work in food service, but you two both work at the same like chain store.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we work
I
at the same
love
chain.
my job.
Yeah, so this is
I
really funny.
despise my.
Like whenever people make mistakes, it's like whatever. But like I genuinely enjoy bringing people their food and stuff, and I like taking orders because sometimes people get really excited to get food, and I love food too, so I get it. I like bringing people food, and like if someone like messes up, people are usually like, if people are rude, it's like okay, whatever. But like if someone's like nice, it's like oh wow, I love you.
See, that's where we're different, all right? Because you're just like, okay, they're rude, whatever. But like, when someone's rude to me, I'm like, okay, you're talking real tough behind that counter. What's your problem,
Let's see
man?
what
What is
happens
your
when I come
deal?
around.
Like, come on, what's your deal? Like, I'm just like, okay, what is your problem, dude? Like, I'll just get like, I don't let it roll off my back because I don't want to take that slander like that. When somebody comes in and is like gets upset about something like it was my fault and they just didn't okay.
Oh,
Maybe they're
Whenever
having a bad day, Jack. What if
so
they're not like that? What if they're just
on the
having a bad
menu
day and they just
on
want
the menu
food?
I don't care if they're having a bad
Oh my
day,
god.
all right? I put on
You
a
have
fake
bad
smile,
days
they
too.
can do it too. If I put on a fake smile, they can too, all right? I do it for an entire shift. They can do it for 10 minutes maybe max if they're waiting that long, okay? But I swear to God, one day I had 2 customers in a row think that they said chicken Caesar salad when they just said chicken salad. Now keep in mind, those are 2 separate items. So when
okay.
I ring up chicken salad and ask them, is this what you ordered? And list it out, and they look at me and nod and say, yes, that is what I ordered. Then I ring them up for it, and they wait until they get their food and it's already finished to say, oh, this isn't what I ordered. They don't look at the receipt that I hand to them every time. They don't listen when I tell them, hey, is this what you ordered? They don't even listen to themselves talk when they order. They have to wait until it's already
What
done
if
and we're in the middle of a rush to ask me that. And it happened 2 people in a row. And I swear to God, I was about ready to just say, screw this and clock out for the day. I was like, I'm so done with this.
I can't relate
Like
because I'll ask them.
sometimes I'll go to
which
my
kind.
car and I'll just sit down and I'll just sigh. Or some days I'll just like
Defeat.
scream. Some
Oh my
days I'll
God.
just scream. Like screaming in your car hits different because like no one can hear you, so you can just scream however like loud you want.
Yeah.
And I do it a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like I do it
Wait.
a lot.
But what if like they just thought chicken salad and chicken Caesar salad were the
I
same thing?
don't care.
I feel like that's something I would do.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I think you fail to realize that it doesn't matter. I'm not thinking, hey, I wonder what's going on in their lives or what in their brain. I'm thinking, why are you doing this to me? This is pain. I don't care what's going through your head. Get it right, please.
I just don't think you have the empathy that I do.
I don't. I'll admit that. I just get more annoyed with people. Like when I'm in the middle of like doing something and I see people walk in and I stop what I'm doing to go over to the counter and they're like, "Oh no, we're still deciding," even though that's a perfectly valid thing. And under normal circumstances, I'd be like, "Okay, whatever," and then I'll let them decide. But when I'm in the middle of a rush, I'm just like, "Oh my god, what is wrong with you? Please look up the menu before you go decide." And I'll just like, I'll be
All right.
mumbling to myself, walking over like, "Oh my god, I hate these people so much. Please
So
decide
I
something
get
to
that.
get out." And I just get so like, okay, I don't think people listening, and even just y'all, I don't think you realize how much smack customer service talk about people under their masks until you work that job. Because I will
I have never
badmouth
done
people.
that.
You've never done that? It's so
No.
fun. It's so fun because nobody can read your lips because there's a mask on. So I could say whatever I want and nobody will hear it. And
Okay,
it's
sometimes
so
you do that,
it's
like when
so
there's
fun.
old men that say weird things to me, and I'm like,
It's so fun when I'm like sitting at the counter and I'm like putting on a fake smile. I'll just look at the customer and I'm like, "What is your problem? Can you order already or just get out already?" And I'll just like put on the fake like happy customer service smile. Then like they'll never know. They'll never know that secretly I kind of hate their guts in that moment.
All right. Thank God I don't work customer service.
Don't
it is so great.
don't do it.
I think
Morgan's lying to you. 99% of people will hate that job, and you just do it because it's a steady source of income. Don't do it, all right? It's not worth
My
it.
career plan is to open a restaurant. Like,
Oh,
I
you poor
want
soul.
that
You poor soul.
forever.
You poor soul. I feel
Like,
bad. I feel
This
bad
is like
for
the
you,
two
'cause
different
you'll have
types
to
of
deal-
people.
You'll have to deal with the dumbest people on the planet for the rest of your
Makes
life.
people happy, Jack.
Food makes people happy,
enjoy
but
making
people
food.
make me upset. So there's no counterbalance for me, all right? There's nothing in it for me. They can get enjoyment from it. And like sometimes I'll get a lady like
watching people
some
enjoy.
days I have good days where like, okay, I don't know why I don't even like believe or anything, but when people say God bless you and I leave, I'm like, oh, thank you. Like I don't know why. It just makes me feel
Yeah.
thank you. Like I was giving this lady like her curbside order, and then she was like, "Oh, God bless you. Have a good day." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you, man.
Aw,
You too."
yeah.
And then I had a lady tell me that I was really good at customer service. I was like, "Oh, thank you." Because contrary to everything that I've said,
You sound horrible.
I'm not that way around customers. I just do it when their back is turned, okay? And then when people are nice, I'll just be indifferent. But then if they're not, like, when people are normal, I'll just be indifferent and be like, all right, anything else? But then, like, if people are nice, I'll be like, all right, yeah, there you go, sir. And I'll be like happy. It just depends on the energy. If somebody's rude, I'll just like turn off, and then like I'll talk the most insane smack when they turn around.
Oh my god.
But like I don't even think my coworkers know what I've said when like under my mask, and it's a good thing that they don't, because it is foul. It is foul. Like
I'm about to go to your work.
No, me too.
I'm gonna go.
narc on me if you want. You got no proof.
I'm gonna
This is a
like,
recorded.
This
This is a recording.
you have.
You caught me in 4K. I don't care.
I wouldn't narc on you. It's just
Even if you reported me, I would not be the forced worker that
I
we
just wanna
have.
see how
I'm
you
sorry.
do.
I'm sorry. There are worse cursors. I'm just saying.
All right.
I'm just saying. I'm not gonna throw shade at them, but some people have just started out, and some people just kind of suck it. I don't know. That's just me.
I don't know what kind of TED Talk that is. Definitely.
that is a rant. Yeah.
It was about. Yeah. See, I could talk for hours because we forgot the original topic. That was my bad. All right. What would y'all's TED Talks be about?
Hilarious.
I would not speak in front of like a big group of people.
You would have a TED Talk, but then you would just be standing there silently, just staring at them uncomfortably.
If I could, it would probably be like advice or something, like a life lesson, or kind of just like try and make people more open-minded, kind of be,
I think I would be like civil rights or something.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
very different directions than
I
what
know.
I went to. Okay, all right.
Very serious directions, and then Jack is just like,
very
food service
serious,
bad.
very important like societal TED Talks, and mine is just about how much I hate food service.
It could literally be about anything. So I don't know, like for a TED Talk.
You're right.
Yeah,
You'd be
you could
like,
just be like,
hey,
this is
I
why
take 5 hours a nap.
This is my TED Talk. Stop being stupid, please. Thank you.
I think.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go another direction. I think my TED Talk. Wait, I sound like such like. Okay, never mind that.
You cannot sound worse than I just sounded. All
Sorry,
right, you go ahead.
Like
Okay.
imagine the
I sound like a
audience.
terrible person from that. You cannot sound worse. All right, you go ahead.
Okay. No, this isn't. This is just me. I would probably make it about anime, like low-key. I feel like that's the only topic I can actually go
Yeah, I
on
knew it.
about. See,
A whole
it would.
presentation.
It could. Can I just please share? I've made a presentation on anime. In middle school,
Oh.
they had us choose. I had one class where they had us do a presentation on who's your hero, and I didn't want to be generic and do like parents. Although yes, I would have put my mom, like my mom's my hero. Like I respect her. You know who I put? Naruto. I made a whole presentation.
Good choice.
I mean,
Good
that's good.
choice.
Naruto.
That man came from nothing except for, Karaman being a reincarnation of like Jesus. And then he became Hokage from nothing plus some stuff that came along later, But
He was shit on
respect.
Exactly. So I just had this beautifully crafted presentation on why Naruto is just like my hero. I watched him grow up. Like he is inspiring. He is everything I aspire to be. The determination. All right. So yeah, I can definitely do a whole thing on anime.
That's
If
it.
you don't end that TED Talk with believe it, that might be a crime. I don't know. That might be a crime.
Yeah.
Yep. So there's my TED Talk. Thanks for
All right,
coming.
what else? What else we got?
Okay. Would you rather be the funniest or the smartest person in the room?
Okay, Jay, go first.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just like spotlight.
Okay. I would be the funniest. Actually, no. Wait, the funniest or smartest?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I'm already the funniest.
If you're, shut up. Oh my god. If you're the funniest, the spotlight is on you, and I don't want the spotlight. I don't want to be the
Oh.
pretty. I want to be like in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Just
I'd
like,
rather-
insult people.
Yeah, I'd rather just like, hey, leave me alone.
Want to hear a fun fact about bugs?
Want to hear, some mail back. So maybe the smartest.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
No.
Final answer.
I already
I'm
know
not
Jack's
saying
answer.
I would want to be stupid, but I would much rather be like the funniest and the smartest, because the smartest, like, yeah, you could like help people when they need help with something that requires being smart. I don't know. Any example, I don't know. But like when you're just with the boys, like smartness, like you're gonna be doing dumb stuff anyway. What is that going to help you with that much? Like maybe thinking of smart ways to do dumb stuff, but like it's just better if you're funnier, because like you can have more of a good time. I don't know.
All right. You're right. I think I would be the smartest also, but it's because usually I'm not the funny in a group anyways. So like, I don't really mind not being funny, and also like I think a group needs a good balance. We got the funniest person, but we still need that smart person keeping them out of jail.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll take on that job.
Keep them in
Thank
check,
you.
you know.
Yeah, like
It's
it's not do something too illegal.
Well, like when it comes to
But,
like
like-
funniest, I'm kind of thinking of it as like what is gonna make you more successful?
Successful.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, because like I'm just thinking like, so if you're gonna be the smartest person in the room, that means you're gonna be the smartest person every time you walk into the room. Like anyone who's in the room, you're gonna be smarter. If you're funniest person in the room, every time you walk into a room, you're the funniest person. Meaning you're either gonna be the funniest person in the world or the smartest person in the world. Now, the smartest person in the world is probably gonna make you pretty damn successful.
Mm-hmm.
But the funniest person in the world is gonna make you charming. People are gonna like you. It's all gonna make you really successful. So which one would you rather have? Would you
I
rather
was-
a lot of
They
people
both
like
had-
you because you're really funny and you're really successful, or you're really successful because you're smart, but what if you're like really annoying and mean? So I would choose funny.
Yeah, they both have like their negatives. Like
Mm.
if you're funny, you could come off as like annoying, or if you're smart, you could be like, oh my god, they're so like stop stating correct facts on me. You know?
Like stop correcting me.
Get out of here with
Yeah,
those
yeah.
facts and logic.
But
We don't
you
need
could
that.
also
here,
just be
man.
the smartest person in the whole entire world and not be annoying and rude to people.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
feel like if I was the smartest person in the world, I would have the biggest ego of all time. Like,
Yeah,
I
let's
don't-
not
yeah,
give
that's
Jack
just-
that power.
That's just personally me. But if I was the smartest person in the world, I would be like Brainiac from DC Comics. I would be like kneel before me,
Oh my
subhumans or something. I don't know. I don't need that kind of smartness in my brain because I
Yeah.
don't trust myself with what I would do with it. I don't know. That's just me. I don't trust myself with that.
That's valid though. I think my ego, if I was the smartest person, it would be pretty high too, but I would be able to
Mhm.
hide it, you know.
Mhm.
I'd be able to humble myself. But inside I'm like, y'all are all dumb.
You
Yeah.
gotta turn
I feel
around
like
and then
being
just
the
like do
smartest
an
person in the
evil
world might
villain
really be
laugh.
frustrating because everyone else is gonna seem so dumb to you.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
frustrating when people are speaking.
Yeah.
It's like, shut up. Okay.
Yep.
Like what you're saying is wrong.
like if you're like going to see a therapist and you're smarter than the therapist, you're
Yeah.
gonna be like, okay, yeah,
what do you
I'm
do?
self-aware.
Like, oh yeah, I'm depressed. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah,
Because
no?
I am infinitely
depressed?
smarter than you.
You're the smartest person in the world, and everyone doesn't like that, so they're friends with you, and you're just sad.
And you're just
Anyway.
alone and smart, which is like double sad.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe
Y'all are making
Matter if you're alone,
smartness seem
you're
so
really
like
successful and you have money.
Being smart is
like
okay.
if you're
Being the
just, like-
smartest person in the world is like that's a lot. No one man should have all that power. I don't trust that.
Well, there is gonna be a person who's the smartest in the world.
Yeah, but like, what if would you even know if you're the smartest person in the world, or would you just be like, because like if you know you are the smartest person in the world, like factually,
Yeah.
like what if
mhm.
you do get something wrong, even though you're the smartest person in the world? How would you be able to admit that? You just can't.
I
'cause,
would
like-
admit it, but then I die. Anyway, next question.
All right. All
Right.
right.
That's a good place to leave that question.
I can't
off.
accept failure.
Yo, low-key same.
So, yeah.
I get really competitive during games. But like it's okay. I hide all bad traits when I'm outside with people.
Yeah.
Can we
I
talk
do
for a second?
not.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. If you woke up in a stranger's body, what is the first thing you would do?
Okay, but what stranger?
A stranger. You don't know who they are.
Yeah, but like, I mean, it kind of depends. I don't know. I mean, if I was a guy, I'd pee.
Oh wait, that's like yeah. If I was a girl, I would pee.
Yeah,
I was thinking that too.
I'd pee. I'd pee.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm in a very
Drink
different
like a shit in
direction.
the water, just
Uh,
pee.
uh,
What direction are you going in, Jack?
I was thinking maybe. Okay, this is gonna sound equally horrible, but hear me out, okay? So what
Go
if
again.
you just commit a string of robberies?
Oh.
What are
Knew
they
you were
gonna
gonna go
do?
there.
Arrest you? You switched bodies with a random person at like the end of the day or whatever.
Yeah.
Then you could just like deposit all into like a Bitcoin account or something, anything. And then at the end of the day, what are they gonna do? They don't remember doing it. But they would get arrested for all of your crimes. Imagine like I'm just picturing like an old lady just going in and like sticking up like convenience stores left and right.
Oh my
And
god.
I wouldn't like rob like family owned places because like I don't know, thieves code of honor. I would go into like a bank. I would steal from a bank because it's all insured. Who cares if it gets stolen? Nobody loses anything except for insurance companies. So rob a bank when you steal somebody's body. I don't know. That's just do they also switch bodies with you, or do you just like take control of their body like on some like Shang Tsung
Yeah,
stuff?
because if they switch, then they kind of like.
Then they could do things in my body, and I don't trust people with that. I would
Yeah.
find myself
find
and
me,
punch
yeah.
myself in the face and say, "Get out of my body." I don't know.
I feel like if it's like a your name kind of switch body,
I was thinking your name also.
yeah. I would do the same thing. If you watched what happened, I'd be like, hey, what's it like?
Yeah. Have that little romance, like, yo, hi.
Yeah.
Hey.
think I just
What? I kind of like saw that coming. Like I saw Jack going towards like, yo, what if we just like commit a crime?
Mm-mm.
Who is gonna stop you?
if there
Who's
were
gonna
no
stop
like
you?
laws, Jack would like
Be crazy.
like yeah, like
Anarchy.
they need to shut him down immediately.
I would do things not to like hurt people. I wouldn't like beat people in the street randomly for no reason. Cause like what's the point of that? I would just do things that are really funny, but like also kind of harmful to people. But like not like directly. It would be like, oh hey, let me just do this prank where I like take out the support beams of a building while you're not in there and your apartment just collapses. Or like
What if they have belongings in there, Jack?
that's why
You're evil.
I don't do
He's evil. Oh my god.
Okay,
Oh my
okay, so
gosh.
picture this, all right? Picture this. Think about this and think about if this would be funny, all right? So there's like apartment buildings, right? There's like an apartment building. What if you just like empty a pool into somebody's apartment? Would that be
What?
funny? That would be really funny. You cannot deny that would be funny to watch.
Like
No.
put all
That
the
would be-
water.
that
in
would
the
be
I don't
apartment?
like putting other people in inconvenient circumstances. I would not ruin all their shit with water.
It'd be funny though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, Jay. You
I would
gotta
feel
admit,
so
it would
bad.
be
What?
funny. It would be so funny to watch.
I would
and
do it
then,
to like
okay,
I have
so
a
what
couple
if
kids in school that I think I would do
Okay.
that too.
okay,
It'd be
so
like a prank.
let me expand on that, all right? So what if I was a billionaire, I would just do these things anyway because what are they going to do? Arrest me? They don't arrest rich people. But like I would pay people like a large amount of money to just do things in their apartment and like take all their prized valuables out but leave it looking like an apartment so that I would just like I'll like throw a pipe bomb into their apartment and see what happens or something. Like I would pay people a lot of money to just do like purge stuff without like hurting them because like they get paid more than like they were like they're like, oh yeah, I get to leave this apartment now because I got paid like $100,000 for this guy to just throw a pipe bomb in my apartment. Like
Oh,
that doesn't make me a horrible person. That just makes me a gift giver, and I also get to blow up an apartment with a pipe bomb. There is no downside.
I thought you meant like you're gonna pay someone to do that to some random person.
Oh no,
Like-
I'm not like hiring.
I was
What
like,
is the
that's
point of that?
fucking-
What's the point of that? I would just watch somebody's apartment get blown up. That's like live leak. Why would I do that?
Yeah,
I
was
would do
so
it myself,
confused.
but I
was
would
like, what
pay
is
somebody
wrong
to
with
let
you?
me do that. I would pay somebody to let me do that. Like they take all their like, family photos and stuff, things that they can't replace, and like things that they actually care about out of the apartment, but leave everything else in there. And I would just like I don't know what I would
And then
do. But
buy
I
them
would do
a
I would do
apartment.
something fun. I would do like some Cat in the Hat like live action movie shenanigans in that apartment. Like it would be really funny to do. I have to admit. It would be really funny.
Anyway, next question.
Anyways, I don't know. The more I'm talking with Jack, the more I realize how scared of him I am. Like,
You shouldn't be. Okay. Let jokes aside, I wouldn't like actually just randomly destroy people's apartments. I like watching things be destroyed. I don't like to destroy people's lives. I just like to see things be destroyed.
I see things burn.
This is helping.
Oh my
It's
god.
not helping that much, but I just want to get it out there.
Okay.
Definitely.
Wow.
What was the
Just
question
some
again?
info you're getting off of Jack.
What
For
was
the
the
first-
question again? I kind of forgot what it was.
It was if you woke up in a stranger's body, what is the first thing you
Oh,
do?
right.
And then you were like, I'd commit a crime.
Wow. Oh my god. Like that's
You just had to
so-
go there.
But like no jokes aside, I would like do like the things that they did in their life and like see how long it would take for people to catch on. Like I wouldn't actually like commit crimes because like that takes too long to plan. But like if I just had like a day where I was in a stranger's body, I would like to play a game of like how many hints can I drop that I'm like in this person's body without people noticing? Like I would just I would like go to their job
Alright.
and like be like I would go there and like ask for a promotion, just trying to make their life better. And like, oh yeah, can I get a promotion? And then if they say no, then I could just like, I would just do like office pranks or something. And then like try to like get people to figure it out and just like blow their minds. And then that would be the end of the day. Like I wouldn't actually, jokes aside, I like to like kind of play up like, oh yeah, I would just commit crimes and like rob people all day. But like, I don't think I could actually. I don't think I could rob people. I don't think I could do that because I would just like feel bad. I'm like, yo, I just ruined that person's whole day. Like that's just upsetting.
Yeah.
But I like to do like I like to do like trickster things that are like funny, but like also could be catastrophic to like property. But like I don't like to hurt people. That's just upsetting.
Just like to hurt their
I think
property.
like I don't like to hurt their property. I just like to hurt property in general. Like you can't tell me that like okay, so like building destruction videos on like YouTube, those are amazing to watch. I love those. Like the old house, like apartment complexes that nobody's in, they just like level the whole thing. I'm like, yo, that seems sick. I want to do that to like not like okay, that makes me sound like I want to build like an apartment building. Let me back up.
Commit arson.
I don't want to. I'm not about that life. I'm just trying to be a part of a demolition that is already scheduled by the local government and sanctioned because it would be fun to destroy things. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me.
I just thought of something. If I were to wake up in someone else's body and they were athletic, I'm not an athletic person. I would definitely run in their body, like do some stuff that like my body can't do.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like, oh my god, I'm running without panting. Or like, oh my god, I can play sports or whatever. I would do that.
What if you just wake up in the body and it's like a retiree? Like it's just like this like old lady who's like in an RV in like the Poconos or something, and they're just like they just sit in an apartment all day and just kind of like look at the woods. Like what do you do?
Stairs to see what happened. Next question.
Next question.
We say I'm terrible.
Done.
We say I'm terrible.
You know, how did your minds just go there? I was just thinking of baking some cookies and passing it out. Isn't that something a nice old retiree would do? Wouldn't I give them a good reputation?
I would just I would try to do things in an old man body that like I could not do in an old man body, but I would try it anyway because I would be like talking my old man voice. Do you think I could hop this fence at full speed? And like, you can't run full speed, Herbert. What are you doing? And then I would do it because like I would figure out a way. I'm built different. I would try to vault over a fence as an old man. That would be like an old, like up or like grandma from Coco type elderly person.
No.
Like that would be. That would be.
Anyway.
That image is just really funny to me.
It's just
Okay.
Next question.
that was a interesting. Yeah, I feel like they can tell what type of people we are. But next
They can
question:
definitely tell what kind of person I am.
what makes you cry the easiest?
Everything.
Oh my gosh.
Everything.
There's a few things.
I don't cry easily. You know, I mean, because like I hide everything. Wow, I really like put myself on the spot, but like,
just male things.
yeah, no, okay, maybe a little,
Okay, maybe.
but like, I really want to cry sometimes, but I can't. You know, it's that kind of vibe. You just give me like a song, and then okay, peace out. Put Frank Ocean, peace out. I'm crying.
Oh, Frank! Oh no! Oh no!
Like food makes me cry the most. To be honest, like if I don't get food, like if I'm hungry and then like I go to the kitchen and I'm like I can't make something quick or I can't have food or anything, or like when I'm hungry in the middle of the night and I can't go eat something because my parents don't allow us to eat past like 11, I cry. Like I really, really, really love food, and if I don't get food, I start crying.
I share that. But like if that happens, I just get really angry. Like I would probably.
I either get really mad or I just start bawling. Like I just really like food.
I don't cry.
First, I thought you meant like you cry because you eat food because it's like really good or something. I don't know why I thought that.
Like if the food's really good,
that'll happen. Yeah, like
if I'm really hungry and then like I get really good food, I'll start crying. But like I feel like I don't cry unless it's about food.
What?
But anyway.
Really specific, but all right. I respect it.
I don't cry because of like stuff that you're supposed to cry about. Like in real life, even if like stuff happens, I don't think I'm like a sappy type. Okay, sometimes a good cry in the shower when it doesn't hurt, but it's not. It's a very occasional thing. Okay, it's not very regular.
Sitting down in the shower.
But basically, movies make me cry the most, or even TikToks. You know, you can give me a sad TikTok and I'll start tearing up immediately. I've actually cried because of TikToks before. Thank you very much. They're just so, and it's honestly of movies. And I was rewatching the first 2 movies of Harry Potter last night. Got a little teary-eyed. It was the first 2 episodes. No one died yet, so
Okay.
I don't know why I cried, but no, it was happy tears, you know. They were happy tears. Also, like, they're so tiny. They're so cute. Like, so adorable.
This was
Anyways.
before people were simping over Draco Malfoy. The good times.
No.
Okay, we're not gonna go there, but
I hate that that's a thing. I hate it so much.
why?
Because he's literally the worst character. He's the
Okay,
worst
but-
except for
Okay.
like the rat dude who turned into a rat. He's the worst character.
Why?
He's
They're
designed
so-
to be a spoiled, snotty brat for the whole thing, and he doesn't. His only character development, he's like, "Wow, I'm a terrible person." And he just leaves. He leaves the series after he realizes that he's the horrible person.
You know
Like
what?
at
I'm
the
happy
very
about
end,
Harry Potter was.
he was a
Oh,
terrible
wow.
person till the end, and then he's like, Potter. Like, he's so annoying. I hate Draco Malfoy. I hate that dude so much. And he's not even like I don't see why people are like crushing over him. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Cute.
He's not
Yeah, he
even
is.
like the most like cute person in that series that you could possibly sim over.
Okay, who's the cutest person in that series?
Okay, here, let me
Speaking
break it
from
down.
all right,
I'm not
please
interested.
break it down.
Let me-
I need to understand.
Break it down. Number 1, yes, Draco Malfoy is like kind of annoying in the beginning, but he's definitely not
Kinda?
the worst character in
Kinda?
the whole show. Definitely not the worst.
Who
Okay.
else is there? Who else is there? At least Voldemort is cool. At least Voldemort is
Voldemort's
kind
What?
of cool.
He literally
looks
killed
weird.
Harry's parents.
Right?
Yes, because
Like-
he's a good villain. He's like you're supposed to hate him, but Draco Malfoy is like Potter. He's just annoying. He's just a goblin of a human
I think
being,
it's-
and there are goblins in those movies.
Look,
He's
I
the
think
worst.
okay, well, number 1, people who like Draco Malfoy are like the people who like. So I've been on Draco TikTok for a bit. I have made some observations of the different types of people who simp for the characters. The people who simp for Draco Malfoy are the people who like want someone to fix. You know, they're like, oh, he's the damaged bad boy.
Oh no!
He's the damaged
Oh.
bad boy, and like you're the only one who can change him.
My God, it's worse than I thought. It's worse than I thought. Oh my God, you.
I feel like I'm exposing the Draco stance, but like, yeah, a lot of
They
them are
deserve
like
to be
that.
exposed. Every last one of them deserves to be exposed.
No,
Because
Wow.
no.
I get
No.
so passionate. With
God.
okay, I don't really mean that.
You know
I just
how
played
hurt
up,
Draco.
But dude, I don't care. I don't hate Draco stans. I hate Draco as a character though. He
Oh, wow.
genuinely like the actor, good actor, right? I
Mhm.
think I don't know. I don't remember seeing him in anything else. I
Mhm.
probably did, but I don't know. But the character, I know you're supposed to hate him, and like, but the fact that people actually like him is so upsetting to me. Like he's by design supposed to be like the opposite of the good main character. So he was just the worst person possible. Like he's like privileged, snotty brat who always like is used to getting what he wants because his dad is Lucius Malfoy, right? And he's like always like Potter. Oh, he's also kind of racist. He's also like, oh yeah, mud blood. Okay,
Oh my
y'all are
gosh.
simping for a privileged racist who is literally like that the whole series. Okay, tell me I'm not justified in hating this dude with my whole soul.
That's fine.
I can fix him. No, you can't. You can't fix him. I'm gonna break all your hearts right now. You can't fix him. You can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I had to be the one to tell you this,
I think
but
you
you
just
can't
said.
fix him. You can't fix him. I'm sorry. Like it's
I don't
never
even
going to happen. Like, dude, I'm ignoring the fact that he's a Harry Potter character. I am assuming that he was a real person. You cannot fix him. He was by design the worst person possible. And his character art, his redemption, is that he feels kind of bad for being like aligned with the Dark Lord, who is supposed to bring around like the end of the world as we know it. But he's like, oh, I feel kind of bad. I'm kind of conflicted. Like,
All right.
oh, I'm sorry for ranting again, but I hate this dude with my heart
Okay,
and
feel
look.
like
soul.
this is
I get it. You
It was
hate
not really
him.
a topic.
That's okay. But let me just go into here. He was a literal child, okay? He was a child, and you know, his life wasn't all like great because he was rich, okay? He was forced by his parents to go to the Dark Lord. He got his little dark mark, okay? And ever since like I don't know what year, 6th year, he didn't smile again because he was like super sad and like super. And also, I think a contributor.
He never had real friends either.
Yeah. Also, he actually tried to be Harry's friend in the beginning. Okay, he was a child. He was just
No, he
raised that
didn't.
way.
Okay,
Yes, he
Okay,
did.
dude,
Oh
we
my
watched
lord.
the
Here's
same
what you're not
movie,
getting,
he
Jack,
did
is
not.
that he was trying to be Harry's friend. He's trying to get people to like he has those like little minions, you know, like he has people that like follow him, and it's because he's never gonna have like those real friends that are actually gonna support him, and he's trying to get that in a bad way because that's he was taught he was young.
Mhm.
And then his character development is realizing that he doesn't have to be everyone's little pawn. He was like,
And-
he was like, I'm my own person. He was realizing this is a bad thing.
And
He would know later after
I
he
don't-
was gonna get better.
And his redemption wasn't only him feeling bad, okay? This was just a deleted scene, but in the end, when Harry Potter lost his wand, Draco actually threw a wand to Harry Potter. But they cut out that scene.
And it was cut out, so it's not canon. It is not canon to the movies.
Or
Therefore, his redemption is
Or they
that
cut
he
it out.
ran away.
Maybe they cut it out
all
because they were
sad.
like, this part isn't really needed. Like, whatever. Screw Draco. Because everyone hates
So
Draco,
it is
even though
not-
he's a
so it is
good
not
person
part of it.
inside.
Good. All right. So it's not part of it. If that was part of it, maybe I would not hate him as much as I do because he would have a proper redemption arc. But he does not. His whole arc is that, oh, it took me 7 movies to realize that I'm being a terrible human
Because-
being. And
because
okay,
he was
I get it.
manipulated.
He has a bad child. I'm manipulated by my dad, who's kind of a monster. Like, okay, I don't care. I hate him. He's like, because he's spoiled by his dad, and he gets everything. So, like, even especially in the first 2 movies, first of all, I don't know if we watched the same movies. Maybe it's been a while since I watched it. I watched it like a few months ago. But he did not. He was literally just rude from the beginning. He's like, oh, Potter, because he was like, oh, haha, your parents are dead. Like, dude, what is your
No, their
like,
first meeting was him trying to introduce himself to Harry Potter, like shaking hands, and he insulted Ron. Okay, I get it. That was really mean, and that's why Harry got defensive. But in the beginning, he wanted to be Harry Potter's friend.
Okay, so, oh, hey, here's
Then
my
he
way of
wanted to
making
be- he's
friends.
just, like,
Here's my
bad
way of
at it.
making
He's
friends.
just
Let me
socially
just
awkward.
roast the people that you're with. That's the best way to do that. I hate that. In the first 2 movies, that dude sucks. He's the worst. He's also, for most of it, aligned with, the Dark Lord. I really don't feel bad for you if you are there. Wasn't he, like, there when Dumbledore went, fell and, like, that? Wasn't he there for that? Yeah, you were there when the headmaster got kablooied,
I'm
bruh.
pretty sure he was uncomfortable with it, though. He was, like, unsure of what to do because he has
No,
this whole, like...
his
But he
line
was
was
there.
literally, "Don't you get it? Don't, like, I have to do this or they'll kill me." He was literally
Yeah,
forced.
he
of, like,
felt bad. He
feels-
felt bad. Okay, yeah.
No, personally,
maybe.
he has this, like... He like, personally, he doesn't want to be with that bad side, but, he's so associated with it, but he has this, like, I want to get away from it, but he doesn't really know how.
Also,
He is a teenager.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't
I
really
know.
what he's
Yeah,
doing.
I'll be fair because I'm hating on this dude. In the later movies, he does get slightly better, but
He's just
he
conflicted.
is He's
I will help
dude.
him.
I know. I will until the end. Oh, I will save him. My God.
I'm gonna
Okay. I
be honest. I never.
I never liked that dude. I never liked that dude, and like, oh yeah, I couldn't bring myself to kablooey this dude in front of everybody. Like, all right, yeah, good for you, man. You have a slight little bit amount of empathy, and then like, you kind of you're almost a human being, but then like later movies he's like, oh, I feel bad because I'm there when Dobby got like tomahawk shanked. Like he got Modern Warfare 2 kill canned in front of everybody. He was there for every like tragic character death, and he's just like, I don't know how I feel about this. Like,
Yeah, because he was
okay,
manipulated into a side he didn't want to be on. He's confused.
all right,
He's struggling.
All right. It's okay.
All right.
I respect your
Later
point,
movies
Jack.
he becomes a slightly better character, but especially for like the first, like up until I think it was which Order of the Phoenix, I think it was up till that movie. That dude is the worst character alive. He's literally the worst. Because trust me, I see the fan cams for Draco, and it includes the earlier movies where he is the worst human alive. So
Look, fan cams are for visual effects only.
dude.
Big point.
Oh
I'm gonna be honest. I never remembered any Harry Potter movies, so I'm from like that 10-minute rant y'all went on to.
He was
I
like,
had
what is
no
happening?
idea what y'all
I'm
were
so
talking about.
sorry. It's okay. I have one more thing to add. That's all.
All right, yeah, good.
People also simp because of the sad headcanons there are.
Oh,
That's all. That's all I'm gonna add. That's it.
oh,
I'm done.
no.
Moving
Oh,
on.
no.
Okay.
All right, that's it. We're done with our Harry Potter rant. That totally went off course. But I think that's how we're gonna wrap this episode up with a Harry Potter rant. But thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah. Our
Guys.
first
All right.
episode. Exciting.
Everyone wave.
First episode's
Everyone
so
wave.
good.
All right, yeah. All right, everyone wave bye. Peace
See
out.
Peace out. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode. If you like what you heard, feel free to check out our Instagram or YouTube at Sincerely Strangers. On our YouTube, comment down below suggestions for next week's topics and follow along with our games or our questions. Tune in every Wednesdays for more, and we hope to see you next week. Have a nice night, guys. Sincerely Strangers.